Hello, Professor. This is David Pratt. This is my final recording for CST 256. I'm just kind of going to give a run through of my whole application, and we're going to see kind of what it looks like now that it's basically the finished product. I might get into some of the code. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. And just as a precursor, and so you're aware, my recorder only lets me do 15 minutes. So if I need to do a second part, I'll note that in the design documentation as well. So we're going to start by registering a new user. We're going to call this test user. Email address is going to be test@email.com. Username will be testy123. And the password is just going to be password. If I click register and wait for it to load, there we go. So you can see I have the ability to put in my demographics. I'm going to go like this. Currently residing in Duval, Washington. I'm from Spokane, Washington. My bio. Test out the software, and I really just want to just do some random Latin. We're just gonna get some random stuff to fill in my bio. We're gonna go like this. Copy that, paste it there. I found that longer bios help more and they look more accurate, so we're gonna select the ethnicity for the profile picture. Let's see. I'm gonna go images. Well, actually we'll go in this one and we'll click on that one, and for the banner image we will click on that one. It's important to note here that I don't have to put any of this in, so if I went to my profile page, and I'll show you what an empty one looks like, because there is an empty profile that I've created. It does give defaults for the banner image, for the profile picture. It gives defaults for, well, it just kind of has an error message, and like I said, I'll show you all of that in a minute, but I'm actually uploading it for this one, just so that we can kind of see what it looks like as the finished product here. So you can see now my thing has appeared, my profile picture has appeared down here. If I click that, that would take me to my profile. You can see on the bottom, localhost/milestone/profile3 view. But we'll continue adding our work history here, and you'll have to bear with me for a sec. I'm going to just be typing some stuff in here. We'll call it 2/2/2002 to, let's say, 3/3/2003. I was a programmer. And again, I'm just going to paste in all of that. And we'll just move on to education history. I'll add one here. Institution name is going to be GCU from 2/1/2018 to 10/1/2020. Major is computer science. Finish setting that up, and you can see we're taken to our profile here. So we've got our banner, our profile image, we've got a bunch of selections here. We can actually look at a bunch of stuff over here as well, but those I'll get into in a minute. For now, you can see on the profile page I can edit all of the stuff that was in here, so I can change my email from test email to test. Let's do testy.mictest@email.com, and we're going to set the age equal to 100, just so that you can see that stuff is actually changed. We're going to submit edits, and if we go back to profile, now you can see that that's the information displaying. We're going to scroll down here. You can see that I've got schools and all that kind of stuff. The one thing that I didn't add in here, and this could probably be under the bugs and future versions sections, is the ability to add. So I would love to have a button right here that said add, add another work history or add another job, so that when somebody moves on or they need to update their resume or whatever, they can add a new one right here. The amount of coding that would have taken would have been a little bit too much for me to get done this week. So I just left it. We can go and feed here. This is one of the biggest changes I've made since you saw this project last week. I can actually write something, and we're going to just put in the random lorem ipsum that I saw, and we're going to post. And it goes through the whole process, and then you can see there's actually a post here. We can like that post, and it pops up with 1 like, and now we cannot anymore. This is actually disabled, so if I click it, nothing happens. We can comment on this post. What a great post. And we can add that comment, and it's working on it, and you can see it right there. We can go into social. You can see there's groups here. We'll get into those in a minute. I can create one. Actually, I'll do it right now. We can create a group really quick. We'll just call it fans bio. And for the profile, I'm going to do the picture of the halos, and we'll just do the picture of the peach for that. And we'll create it. And we are now part of that group. So we can view the group. And it's got the pictures there, it's got all the information here. We have settings that we can edit, so we can edit the group, delete it, leave it. That one I never found anything to put there. You could see a list of followers. If I had done this all the way out, it would be a list of followers there, and a list of posts, but that's under construction. That would be similar to what you saw on my profile page. So here's the profile page again, and you can see we've got a settings page, social, which shows us what groups we belong to, which we belong to the fans group. We've got a profile page, which is the one I was showing you before, so that's my profile there. If we go to the jobs tab over here, we've got a job list. Now, right now nobody is hiring, there's no jobs listed on here. If I were an admin, I could add a job, but I'm not. So we can see groups, which is actually the page that took me to, which has my groups, the ones that I'm in. It would also have all available groups, which are groups that I'm not in, but are also listed here. If we go to the home page, the home page doesn't have much on it at this point. In fact, I think it's basically empty. Oh, it actually takes me here. So if I go to the home page and it routes to my profile. That's nice. I didn't know I set it up that way. Cool. So that's basically the project right now. We can go to another user's profile. This is another future version that I would like to have, is like a little, I don't know, button right here where you could hit and the search bar would appear out here, and you could search for users, you could search for profiles or jobs or groups or whatever. I would love to have tags, so having the ability for a user to follow a certain tag or an interest, if you wanted to call it that, and then, you know, have a table that stored that and search through those so that you could get, you know, all of the other users that are also interested in programming or airplanes or whatever you wanted to say, and then create new tags and that kind of thing. I would love to have it where you are recommended friends in this social tab based on, you know, similar interests, and your recommended jobs based on your job history. And those are all really big ideas I would have for this, but just weren't within the scope. But if we go up here and we go to profile/1/view, you can see this is the other one. This is the one that I've actually been testing most things on. So if I like it, you can see that the likes now go up to 3 likes. If I wanted to comment, this is going to be weird because I have the same profile picture for both of these, but if I said, "Whoa, dude, you're awesome," and just added a comment there. I've never added 2 comments, so we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, so you can see that there. It'd be nice to have the username next to it and then the comment, but it is what it is for now. This wasn't even part of the project for me, so I just added this for fun on my own. And you can see this person's social. Oh, it actually displays those 2 buttons. You can see what the groups they belong to, their feed. You can see their profile. It looks different because this isn't my page, so they're all just, I can't edit them. They're all static, which is really helpful for security and that kind of thing. Yeah, and then I'll show you also what it looks like when somebody doesn't put their information in. So if we go to set up a dummy user named Harry Potter, you can see we've got the defaults for the banner image and the profile image. If we go into their feed, they don't actually have anything. Their profile, there's nothing there. Social, obviously nothing there. So in the profile, you can see that all of these say, hey, this person doesn't have anything. So that is basically my project. I'm not sure how much I'm supposed to get into the code in this or not. I'm not really going to look at too much. The there really isn't much to say. I kind of just added a couple new tables. As you can see over here, we got likes, we have posts, we have comments. So there's those. In the code, I really only made a few changes, like adding a couple new controllers, adding some, like post and comment models, and some migrations for those things. And not even any more views. I didn't even change the views at all. So we didn't add any of those. So that's basically all that's changed in the code. Profile is the one that's changed the most. And as you can see, it's grown to be an about 47 line long page. And it's just all displaying that profile that you saw. It's pretty simple, it's pretty standard stuff. It's all using Bootstrap to make it look good and all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah, let me know if you need to know anything else. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you later.